Welcome to Albion War Reports, your source of live battle coverage featuring the top guilds and alliances of Albion Online. Today is November 17th, 2020. I am your host, the Shozen One, and I am joined by Robinhoodrs on the play-by-play and Bogul on the camera. We are currently on a 15-minute delay. If you have reports of live action, please contact myself at the Shozen One or Robinhood RS at Robinhood GM in game, and we will head over and watch you guys, like I said, on a 15-minute delay. So yeah, don't message us on Twitch. We won't be reading that. But Bogul, are you excited? Robin, are you excited? It's 18 UTC, and we are about to watch some EOS, I believe.
Well, it looks like it. It looks like the boys in GMLS are fully massed here, both GMLS and GMRU, which is the Russian side of this massive alliance here. They're massed up, sitting in unhollowed cloister at the moment. A couple territory launches in this area of the world map today. It looks like Money Guild and Prototype have launched onto Black Forge Orcs territories. So unless Oops pull something out of their hat in terms of another 200 people, I don't know what's going to happen. Because GMLS are fully massed. They have a lot of people.
Yeah, they've got quite a few guys over here in GMLS. The former partners of Oops.
Yes, a little bit of a disgruntled guild masters, it seems. Not everyone gets along. Surprised it lasted this long.
Wait, are you saying that you're not surprised that the EOS and Money Guild weren't able to get along over the long haul?
Color me surprised. Yeah. I mean, how long did they last? Like 2 months? 1 month, 2 months?
I think it was a little bit longer than 2 months, yeah.
Yeah. I had it marked down as 2 weeks, so congrats to them. They made it happen.
I was impressed at the 48-hour mark, to be honest.
It got a little bit rough towards the end.
As is expected. And hopefully the be a little rough soon, as I'd like to see these guys get it on. Well, we have some big end-of-season content coming up.
It's Pull-Up just dismounted inside a still cohort. He's about to have his cooldown. Soulscythe does hit with a lot of people. Looks like that's going to give some time for his guild to run in, catch a lot of people AFK off guard. There's a massive deletion onto the Russian community. A lot of Black Order and Red Order members getting caught off guard. That's why you never go AFK during a ZVZ, no matter what's happening. Nice couple bodies, nice little bit of cleanup there.
Well, this might drag in some of the guys who just left the zone. Hopefully it'll result in more content, as there's a lot of backup for these guys.
Yeah, hopefully maybe Blue Army turns around. We'll see. I don't know if the Russians are going to take this fight or not. Is Artista dismounted in here? He is mounted up, coming up the rear end of this blob.
Okay, I'm being told to check out Muffin. He's still, he's mounting up.
What's his name again? Edited Muffin?
Edited Muffin.
Oh.
It's not spelled correctly, but I spelled it correctly in the chat for you.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening here. We might see something.
We can hope.
Oh, a lot of people dismounted. Muffin going for the dismount. Looks like the boys in the Tigers have already engaged here, and looks like Order are getting deleted here on the front line. Wait, what the hell?
Derek is returning.
Did Muffin just die? What just happened? When did I get kicked off him?
Did he? Yes.
Okay.
Pull up now.
It's Pull Up. It is. Okay. Yeah, it's Pull Up on the front line here. Looks like it's going to be a faux deletion for that group. A nice little counter though. It looks like I can't even see what guild that was. Black Order maybe coming in on the flank with the little pew 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 bow, the Avalonian bow doing work on the back line. Now the melee's causing havoc. Look at that, how the axe player there applying those bleeds to the back end of the Zerg of Echo of Silence, but they're going to get cleaned up as well. A little count line coming in. Like everything holding on the western side as well. The question is, are other guilds coming in to help the Black
they
Order
are.
group? They are?
Well, I imagine they are. I already saw Derek come in.
Okay. Looks like
and he is currently attacking right now. If you hop over to his perspective, he's currently fighting the backside of Blackforge orcs and grinding through them.
Already hopping over to Derek then. I think it's going to be a nice pick off here. Blackforge orcs coming in for their engagement along with Wandering Shadows and GMLRU. But it's going to be a nice stoppage here. Permafrost does land onto the front line of GMLRU. Derek trying to find some engagement himself. Perfect siege ball placement though by OMG TT. Looks like Money Guild pulling back through this choke point. A lot of their Zerg actually split. Some of them down in the lower end of this cliff over to the western side. They're going to have to flank all the way around this cliff edge to come back with their main Zerg. It's like some mob clearing in the back. Looks like Derek's chosen this very tight choke point. It's going to be a nice angle for him. Heavily outnumbered when it comes to fighting GMLRU at the moment. 1 minute on the cluster queue. I believe reinforcements will be coming in. Defensive inertia ring coming down, slowing down the advancing force, making sure the GMLR group is drag through this choke point, and look at that little bait and switch. Perfect cam9 clumps into the DPS on the front line. GMLRU getting melted, but here come the back end. Nice camland by GMLRU and the advancing forces coming through as well. The melee's just going to be causing havoc in the back line here. The halberds just applying those bleeds, but they're going to get picked off. It looks like Hellion Jacket does indeed save him though. That Bloodletter going to be able to zip out of there. Looks like Derek's going in for his next engagement. A lot of people combat looting in the back here, but the inertia rings did come down on the front line. It's only going to be a couple picks here, it seems, for Derek Zerg, but the return comes in. Perfect camland onto the front line. Offensive locust being used by GMLRU as well, but the Judicators are down. There comes the resets. Derek's looking for a little bit of a counter engagement anytime now, but a next wave. It looks like Wandering Shadows on a different cooldown. They're going to be coming in. Everything's also flanking around the back end along with Darkset. Derek's going to have to find his way out of here soon enough. It looks like it's going to be a suicide play into this club. Perfect engagement, and it's a full deletion onto this clump here.
Unfortunately, not enough guys for Oops and Money Guild here. They could have really just made their opponents pay here if they had a few more guys, but just so many GMLS right now. I'm wondering if anybody's going to come in to help Derek and the boys.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. It looks like Money Guild is holding on strong here. The resets do come down. It looks like it did miss pretty much the whole entire Zerg, though. That could have been a nice little reset. Derek's here actually doing the smart play. He saw the other group flanking around his northwest, so he pushed down into GMLRU. Friendly fire would be enabled for everything, so they can actually engage in this fight. And now Money Guild are going to be walking directly through the path of GMLRU right down to this eastern side. If he can get his Zerg out of here, it's going to be good, but it looks like it's going to be a full wipe here for the Oops boys. There's another blob though, a big blob just directly south of Derek.
And Derek's running towards it. He might be able to get at least 7 or 8 of his guys out of here, as there's still quite a few dots on the map for him. And as I say that, those dots just disappeared.
Yeah, and there is death down in the
corner
blob.
Mm-hmm. The Blue Army guys were fighting a little bit of GMLS. I was watching Jonku, but it seems like they've dispersed now and everybody's running around in circles again on lands.
Yeah. And its pull-up is on the other side of the zone. He got kicked out from cluster queue just a little while ago, so I believe he's going to be joining the fight in about 20 seconds, unless Derek goes down to find him.
If we hop on Doomkek for Blue Army, that it is the blob, that big blob to the southwest that's just about to meet up with this GMLS blob by the hideout. A couple more deaths, and looks like the next wave of engagement should be happening anytime soon. Looks like is Blue Army taking the wall? It is indeed. A little bit too early on the dismount here by Doom. Zip and zap to his front line here. They are mounting back up. A couple more deaths here and there. It looks like it's nothing too crazy, but
Yeah, still
the
quite a
fight's
few of
edged
them.
up that cliffside. Yeah, there's a lot of people up here.
Yeah,
Here
there's
we
still
go.
a lot of fighting going on here, and they're going to dismount and try to get some of these GMLS or GMRU.
Yeah. Oh, that's a Robinhoodrs Grovekeeper there.
Hey, he turned it around.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's all about positioning, Robin,
True.
for that auto click.
Yep. Sometimes you can never predict where an enemy is going to be moving to. Did
No.
Doom? Okay. Lagged a little bit. Looks like it's going to be a faux engagement, though, by Blue Army, pushing up the hilltop onto the Black Forge Orcs. A nice little deletion here as the wave advances forward. It looks like defensive icicle was placed, slowing down the charge of Blue Army. A bit of combat looting happening here, there, and everywhere. It looks like we're going to have to find ourselves a new tank because our boy here doesn't know how to actually engage. Maybe Jonku at the front? Yeah, Jonku's on the command mammoth. He's deep in the enemy front line here. Looks like everything getting pushed back onto the top of the entrance of the dungeon here. Surprised they didn't take the dungeon area to fight in. Looks like there's a massive wave of GMLRU advancing onto the hilltop. Jonku does see it though. Command mammoth allowing him to walk through and see the what's happening on the battlefield. And I am suffering some very bad lag at the moment. If you want to take
I'm
over,
pretty good here, as it looks like Doomkek and the boys are getting just a few more kills to their north as they're trying to hunt down everything. And I don't think Goy is going to get out of here, but he's going to. Never mind. Just not enough push by the guys in Blue Army. They're a little bit split up. It seems like their tank is not with his DPS. He's going to have to fall back to the southwest here, regroup, and find another engagement. They're currently playing King of the Hill. They need to regroup and actually go after somebody. I think their opponents are all fleeing to the west. Everything now reappearing to the north. Hopefully they'll be able to re-engage here before everything zips out.
yeah,
And that's what everything is doing. They're already on their way out. They saw the numbers and turned around after a quick peek. They're probably wishing they never made that peek, as 5 of their guys just fell solo. No
that's
engagement.
an oof right there.
Yeah.
Is that everyone deleted? Surely not. All the GMLS outside.
Wait, GMLS is outside.
Yeah.
I don't see him anywhere outside.
Well, they
I'm
were.
outside.
Pull-up is also fighting Shiro.
Okay,
Oh.
that's where I'm headed.
Alrighty, back on its pull up. A full advancing push here by EOS onto the back end, it seems, of Black Order. Black Order just in free fall at the moment. Looks like no actual front line has formed at all. And now Echo Silence is looking for their next re-engagement, like so Soul Scythe engagement. Look at this, it's just a frenzy. Like, there's no consistent front line here, but the boys in GMLS need to be careful. That Zerg that zoned out from Blue Army should be zoning in soon. The cluster Q is indeed active. They need to be careful because it's going to be right on their ass as soon as it zones in. Black Order coming in on the western side. Looks like they're going to pull back just a little bit, but EOS, they're going to carry on pushing. It's pull up looking for its next engagement. Nice firewall stopping its pull up in his tracks here. Couple more members of Black Order getting left to die.
Shiro turning it around here, trying to get his guys to protect this choke, and he does a good
does.
job of it. And it looks like there's a few GMLS hitting the floor over on the eastern side. Black Order, very disorganized here. They're spreading in 3 different directions. That's not the way you want to do it.
Yeah, it's not something that we expect, is it? Normally, Black Order are very a solid Zerg when it comes to maneuvering around the map and engaging with one another. That's like another perfect engagement here by EOS on this choke point. A lot of the front line of Black Order are going to be getting deleted. Artista also in the clump. Looks like he did pop that Cleric Cal, though. Nice Gala Clap coming in on the back line by that one wild player there of Black Order. Did pick 1 or 2 members off, but he did get reflected. Defensive Wind Wall coming out there, and another one. Defensive Icicle as well. perfect plays here by the Black Order support players, while the Spectre Jacket melees cause havoc in the retreating forces of EOS, forcing 1 or 2 resets to come down early. That's what you want to be doing as a aggressive DPS player. It looks like EOS wrapping around all the way on the northeast side. I'm going to guess Blue Army's zoned in as EOS mount up and reposition themselves.
Blackforge orcs are getting massacred over here by Black Order.
Ooh.
As are somebody else here. Who is it? Press F?
Well, someone's about to press F because it's Pull-Up just dismounted on the back line of the Russians. And looks like a nice engagement. Still Coolheart getting caught off guard. Very nice plays once again by EOS. The deletion onto the front line. 3 tanks going down, and it's going to force the boys in still Coolheart to just spread out around the map. Defensives coming out.
If Echo of Silence pushes this to the south, they can go right into the back line of Black Order, who's currently pushing the rest of GMLS. If they take their time here and just go after one guy over and over it from the Steel cohort here, they're going to miss a fantastic opportunity to cause some serious havoc to their enemy.
Yeah, and it looks like Hannibal are now coming in for their engagement. Echo Silence is going to be able to come off just fine. But it looks like EOS are now returning the favor with their engagement. Defensive Locust was placed. Nice camland. Perfect Brimstone landing on top of that clump. Boom goes the dynamite. Nice reflect there onto the Clapper. But here comes Grimside now into the backline of EOS. It's going to be a nice deletion. And it looks like EOS once again on the back foot, fleeing to the northwest. And they are spread west to east. It's Pull-Up. It's not looking good. Nice defensive firewall coming through that choke point. There goes the heals on the front line. Camland does come out. Nice clump. Icicle placed on top of it. Another nice Camland, but the enigmatic staff. And now the return comes in. It looks like the boys in Hannibal took way too long on the choke point. But as that was happening, it looked like Grimside comes on the western side of the flank, hitting the back end of EOS while they engage the boys in Hannibal. And now EOS once again fully spread out, looking for a stabilization of their Zerg. Nice little Camland does come out. Defensive Icicle being used. Galaclap does come in on the backline to EOS, but looks like it's Pull-Up now advancing forward onto Grimside here. They can't find much. A nice Camland once again, enigmatic staff coming out. Protection bubbles onto the front line of EOS, but health bars are dwindling. People are fleeing. It looks like it's going to be all over here for EOS in Frostseep Crevasse. Nice little Camland on the retreating side.
Just too many enemies here, huh? Is that what we're looking at? Just overwhelming forces?
Yeah, well, we saw it, right? Time and time again, we always speak like, you can have like even numbers and stuff, but it's all about how many shot callers, how many flanks, how many different groups you have. You had like Hannibal bait out the engage by EOS, and then Grimside that was working with Hannibal came on the western side and fully engaged. Obviously, all defensives were down for EOS, and they just burned off their DPS engagements, so couldn't really do much. And then once Grimside backed off, Hannibal was able to come in as well. It's a back and forth. Yeah, of course. If you missed any of the action here on Albion TV and you want to check out more ZVZ coverage, 5v5 Crystal League highlights and anything else, including some interviews, you can head over to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/AlbionTV. Make sure you are subscribed. The ZVZ shows are cut down for your enjoyment, such as CD action. Kill boards are sometimes added at the end of each fight if I can find them. But the boys can also, and the girls can also tune in and listen to the interviews elsewhere, Shozen.
You mean like on soundcloud.com/AlbionTV or any place where you can find podcasts?
I do indeed.
Yeah, all you have to do is go to your favorite podcast provider and go ahead and type in Albion TV into the search bar, and you will get a long list of Albion-related content, mostly featuring interviews with some of the top players and developers of Albion Online.
Glorious.
All right. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. We'll be back in just a few moments.